Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here, and I just got out of seeing Immaculate in theaters. Of course, the new horror film starring Sydney Sweeney. Um, Now, the subgenre or the subgenres that Immaculate ties to, and sort of that, religious horror and what that can usually involve, which is like, possession, hauntings, stuff like that, are usually not my favorite type of subgenres in horror. So I don't know if I have an aversion to them or just like less interest than I would typically. But of course, I'm drawn to Sydney Sweeney like the rest of the world right now. And hearing little things about it, without spoilers, I think, okay, there's gonna be something a little bit more appealing to me in it. Maybe something a little bit more goes on, something more or something else to it. And I'm happy to say I liked it quite a bit. Now it's like a gradual building film. I don't know if I want to say slow burn, but it's very deliberate in how it's paced, and it's definitely more, I don't know if I want to say realistic or what, than something like The Nun. It's a bit more kind of human driven, I guess, in terms of what's going on for the most part. So it's a lot of sort of just unease and sort of like that natural tension that comes with sort of the bad extreme version of the setting of it and stuff like that. Now, Sydney Sweeney, I'm getting to be quite a big fan of. I really enjoyed Anyone But You. I am just a little bit into Euphoria. I kind of missed the boat on that one, but I'm trying to watch some of that. So I really see a lot of potential with her, and out of what I've seen, and I also seen Nocturne, by the way. That's one you should check out too. I see a lot of potential in her already. I think in terms of what I've seen her in, Immaculate is probably her best work. Just the sheer raw emotion and the I guess like the dread and the sort of just reactions just feel really, really organic. I thought she did a great job with it. Now, I am someone that, without going into too much, isn't very religious myself. I know there are probably going to be some people that might be offended by some of what's in the movie. Without spoilers, the ending is certainly a little divisive, I guess. Some people might be more uncomfortable with it than others. But, I kind of appreciate that it was kind of ballsy and didn't shy away from its own convictions of kind of the direction they had to go, I guess. So it in a sick way, I don't know, maybe it brought a smile to my face. It's very violent. It is R-rated, by the way, so you do get your kind of grisly images and sort of just when deaths do occur, they don't really shy away from it either. There's also something with the fingernail in particular that my wife didn't care for. And just the filmmaking itself, I thought it was shot really nicely. The framing and everything, it really helped convey the mood that was fairly well realized in the movie. So just like the ambiance of it, I thought was really well handled. But yeah, it's probably the best horror I've seen so far in 2024. It was very much essential that someone like Sydney Sweeney brought what she did in terms of her performance, though, and I think she deserves a lot of credit for it. Is it the most original thing in the world? Maybe not necessarily, but she really made it feel like it had weight and value to it. There's a portion of certain types of dudes on the internet that think it's all about her looks essentially, but she's proven. I mean, she was nominated for Euphoria years ago. She got a lot of acclaim for White Lotus. She's definitely, despite Madam Web, one of the most sought after actresses right now. So I think to say that she's not delivering genuinely good acting is just silly, and just speaks more to those types of guys that go off of that sort of stuff obsessively on the internet. But anywho, I really, really like the film. I'd give it a B+. The only thing that holds it back, it's still maybe just not my favorite type of subgenre, but it definitely gave me more engagement than I usually would with this sort of movie. And again, Sydney Sweeney, I think, just delivers a knockout performance that should be hopefully talked about pretty well this year. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and this, of course. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.